Today we're gonna cover what a bleach bath is, how to correctly mix it up, and how to apply it. A bleach bath is a mixture of lightener, bleach, developer, and shampoo. So you mix all this together and apply it on towel dried hair. Why you would need to use that is to remove unwanted tones. For example, if you put a toner on your hair, a toner is mainly used on blonder hair to cancel out unwanted tones. So if you had orange hair, used a toner that had blue in it to cancel it out because they're across from each other on the color wheel, and the toner pulled really blue, leaving the ends of your hair blue, you could throw a bleach bath on that to break it up. Same goes for the violet-based or purple-based shampoo. If you use that and sometimes you leave it on too long, it turns your hair purple. Eventually it will come out the more you shampoo it because it's a temporary rinse, but if you don't want to wait, you can throw a bleach bath on it for like 1 to 2 minutes and it will break up that tone. Think of bleach baths as kind of breaking up tones. It's not going to lighten your hair much. At most, it'll lighten, I would say like 1 level. It's not gonna be much. So if you're wanting to lighten your hair more than 1 level, you're going to take a different approach, such as using straight up bleach or lightener and putting it directly on dry hair. This is more to break up tones or break up color. Another example would be if I colored my hair darker and it turned way too dark. Sometimes the ends, if they're porous, will grab that hair color because it's like a sponge and it makes the hair color appear darker. So if your ends turned black and you did not like that, you could throw a quick bleach bath through the ends and lighten it so it matches the top of your hair. Also, another good example is sometimes when we go swimming, our hair will turn green when the blonde hits the chlorine water. You get the pool hair. A bleach bath will correct this. It takes out that tone. Also, a really good way to use the bleach bath is if you have gray hair. If you have gray hair, you know it is the devil's work. It is coily, thick, coarse, and the color just slides off of it. You can do a bleach bath, shampoo, rinse, blow dry, then apply your hair color. The bleach bath will kind of open up the hair cuticle and soften it to allow hair color to penetrate through it. So to circle back, bleach bath is light work, light lifting, but it still is using bleach or lightener. So you have to be careful when you're doing bleach baths and you apply it directly on your roots. Your roots are typically virgin hair and they lift a lot faster because your heat radiates, not your heat, your scalp radiates heat. Had that backwards. Amplifying lightener or bleach, making it go faster. So if you've ever had hot roots where the roots are really yellow or white or sometimes orange and the rest of your hair is a darker blonde, that's why. Lightener always processes faster at the scalp due to the heat that's coming off of it. If you had fantasy red hair and decided you wanted to go back to whatever's under that, let's pretend it's my hair color. A bleach bath will break up the red pigment, but it will probably just turn it pink because again, it's only lifting about 1 level. If you wanted to completely strip that red, you need a stripper, a hair color stripper, and that will remove all the red color molecules. A bleach bath is just gonna lift it up a shade. How to mix this up is super simple. It's a 1:1:1 ratio. That means 1 part lightener to 1 part developer to 1 part shampoo. You can use any kind of lightener, powder or cream. My favorite lightener to use for a bleach bath is from Sally's. It's called Quick White. You can use anything to measure this. If you have a scale, you could do a half an ounce, half an ounce, half an ounce. I'm gonna use a shot glass today. Cheers. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon because I'm just gonna do a little strip of my hair to show you. In your plastic bowl, remember, it has to be plastic, not metal. Just like you would sift flour, take your hair color brush. If you don't have a hair color brush, is that cat hair? Just use a makeup brush. Sift the bleach. I used a teaspoon of lightener, so I'm going to match it with a teaspoon of developer. The developer is really up to what's going on with your hair. I would suggest staying at a 10 or a 20. 10 is the mildest, 20 is gonna offer you more lift. You can use 30 and 40, that's really up to you. 30 and 40 work faster, stronger, but with it being faster and stronger, it's more damaging to the hair. Always pick a lower volume developer, especially if you're at home and just starting out. If you're unsure, 20 volume. We did 1 teaspoon of bleach, 1 teaspoon of developer. So we are also going to do 1 teaspoon of shampoo. In a perfect world, you're using a clarifying shampoo similar to this one. If you don't have a clarifying shampoo, you can really just use any shampoo, Head and Shoulders, whatever you got. Mix this together. You can add Olaplex in this. Olaplex is just a protein treatment. It is kind of expensive, so a good alternative, and I'll link it below, is called pH Plex, and they come in little individual sachets. Let me see if I have one. They look like this. It's a 2-step treatment. You can use it as a standalone treatment or mix it into any color or lightener formulation. Once you're done, it's going to look like this. A little frothy because of the shampoo. Also, before I forget, you can do this in a 1 to 2 to 1 ratio, meaning 1 part lightener, 2 parts developer, 1 part clarifying shampoo. It's really up to you. I always just do a 1 to 1 to 1. I'm gonna show you on a little strip of hair. We'll do a fashion piece. So anytime you do a fashion piece, you want to have a diagonal line. You do not want it horizontal, because if you put your hair in a ponytail, it's gonna be so we'll do this little strip of hair. I'm going to spray it down because this does need to be towel dried. You do not want to put this on dry hair because you're using shampoo in the formula. Shampoo needs water to suds up. The idea of this is that it goes very, very quickly and it's easy to disperse. So dry hair, it would take you forever. Typically, you would apply this all over your head. The best place to do it is in the shower so you don't make a mess. I'm just doing this little piece because honestly, my hair is in repair mode. I'm doing my best to not color it as often. And what you do is you just slap it on and work it through. There is no method to the madness. It's going to distribute really easily because of the shampoo. Remember, even though it's not lifting but maybe one level, if you put it on your roots and they're virgin, not been colored before, it is going to lift up your root color. So you need to be the judge of what are you trying to break up? Is it just a color in the middle? Is it a color on the ends? Is it all over? You would cover this in a plastic bag, even a Kroger bag or grocery bag will work if you don't have a hairdressing cap, and let it process. The processing time, there's really not one. You have to use your eyeballs and check it. Kind of swipe off some whitener and see if it worked. In my case, it's only gonna break up this darker low light hair color I had. It will break up some of those golden tones that I actually don't like. The typical timing though is about 5 to 10 minutes. So it's a very quick process because again, you're not bleaching your entire head, getting platinum blonde. You're breaking up unwanted tones, softening grays, getting rid of violet, getting rid of green from the chlorine, breaking up a hair color that's way too dark on the ends. You could even use this to prep hair if you color your hair dark a lot, instead of compacting dark hair color over dark hair color over dark hair color. This is a good kind of detox so that hair color will look fresh. Your hair color won't look like it has potholes in it. You know what I mean? Sometimes if you color your hair dark, it's a nice brown and then whoop, it's a little black, and then a nice brown, and then whoop, it's black again. It's very splotchy. This will help give you a nice detox, a prep, to apply that color again to get it even. Here it is after it's shampooed. Honestly, not a big change, which I wasn't expecting because I didn't really have much to break up. I just wanted to show you how to apply it correctly. It did break up some of this darker color. This low light is a permanent hair color. A little splotchy right here, which is to be expected. When you're shampooing this, you want to use a warm water. Not hot, not cold, warm. You want to be able to really work it in with the shampoo. You're gonna rinse it completely, make sure everything's out, and then shampoo it twice and then condition it. Then you can blow dry and proceed with whatever you're trying to accomplish. Whether that be putting another color on top, putting another toner, or if you're happy with the results. Quick recap, it's 1 to 1 to 1. 1 part lightener, 1 part developer, 1 part clarifying shampoo. If you're unsure of the developer, 10 or 20. Mixed together in a plastic bowl, applied on towel dried hair. Put it on very quickly, just slap it on. You don't even have to use a brush. You can do scoop and apply, scoop and apply. Shampoo it in, work it in. The shampoo is gonna lather up, allowing you to do that sudsy thing. You're gonna check the timing really every 2 minutes. Take a towel, swipe it off, see if it looks okay. Shampoo it out with warm water twice, 2 times on the shampoo. Follow up with a conditioner, and then you're free to blow dry and do whatever it is you're trying to do, or leave it alone. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll link below all the products I used in this video today. Most of them, all of them are from Sally's. Make sure to subscribe if you want to. I'm here for you every single week for at-home hair tutorials, tips, and tricks. And you can check me out on the other side of the internet. It's Brittany Alexis. I'll link it below. It's an entertainment channel. I'll be there every Sunday for, honestly, I don't really know what that is.